Monster-in-Law came to call in a big way. Second over Ace 44 Talent, Jack Stan, a fading fourth on the inside. Lawman Rain shuffled out fifth, and then Northern Prima by two more. 130 and 2, 29 and 3 in the third quarter. Sure Please, Monster-in-Law tucked in on the turn. Sure Please down the stretch drive. It's only minimal urging, and Sure Please is going to be a prevailing favorite to capture the Ricky Forgey Memorial over Monster-in-Law. Ace 44 Talon was third. Sure Please goes all the way in the sixth. The win time 150 as Sure Please and Connections receives the Ricky. Leading seventh race post parade is one Miss Flashy Mock. Tyler Moore is on the bike for Mauricia and Andy Miller. Next on the parade is three Sergeant Neil Greenberet. Garrett Rooney is on the bike for Steve Roberts and Laura Roberts. Nadia Can Go number 4 has Jay Harris up, trained by Bob Dare for Jeff Williamson. Two Dark Twisted Fantasy now parading has Mike Horner in the bike, trained by Don Meekison for Megan Meekison. Cindy Leanne Duke number 5 campaigns for Jim Lee with Colin Kelly. Andrzej Goish in the bike for Kyle Reibeling on 6, PL Kaleidoscope. And number 7, Ground Shaker, has Darren make it Dwayne Spitzig, owner, trainer, and driver. Mares claiming pace field for the 7th race. Exacta Trifecta win place and show wagering on the 7th. Starters called in the field for the 7th race. Co-favorites at 3-1. Number 2, Dark Twisted Fantasy, and 5, Cindy Leanne Duke. Gates in motion. Mares are lining up. They are up to speed at the top of the stretch, and it is 7th race post time at Clinton Raceway. Here they come. Seventh race, mares claiming pacers at a start. And they're off and pacing. Dark Twisted Fantasy tries to beat them all out of there. Along the inside, Miss Flashy Mock, and up on the outside is PL Kaleidoscope, trying to drive into the pocket or keep going on with it. As they move around the first turn, Dark Twisted Fantasy, PL Kaleidoscope stays to the outside aggressively, even though it's about 8 lengths back to Miss Flashy Mock along in third. Sergeant Neil Greenberet got away in 4th. Cindy Leanne Duke is second to last. Ground Shaker was trailing. And finally, PL Kaleidoscope and Andrzej Goish relent and take into a gaping 2-hole there and behind Dark Twisted Fantasy. They slugged out that opening quarter in 28 and 4. Dark Twisted Fantasy finally got PL Kaleidoscope to relent and sit along in second. They come off the turn, and Miss Flashy Mock is closing the gap steadily from third and considering coming out. Sergeant Neil Greenberet is 4th. Here comes Cindy Leanne Duke up on the outside 5th, going to get cover from Miss Flashy Mock. Ground Shaker is the trailer and brought to the outside. So suddenly it's 3 on the inside and 3 on the outside. Dark Twisted Fantasy still the top end target as they move into the last 3/8 of the mile off a half in a minute flat. 31-1 in the second quarter. Dark Twisted Fantasy. PL Kaleidoscope still in the pocket. Miss Flashy Mock stalled first up. Cinderly Ann Duke is now 3 wide and coming on. Sergeant Neil Green Beret is locked and shuffled along the inside, and 3 deep from last goes Ground Shaker. They're at the top turn. Dark Twisted Fantasy is still the best one. PL Kaleidoscope has been in the pocket. 131-2. They come around to the top of the stretch. Sergeant Neil Green Beret and Cinderly Ann Duke now angle out for more room to race. Cinderly Ann Duke is moving up on the outside of Dark Twisted Fantasy. Dark Twisted Fantasy is digging in. Dark Twisted Fantasy all the way. Cinderly Ann Duke was second. Sergeant Neil Green Beret never got room and had to settle for third. Dark Twisted Fantasy and Mike Horner go all the way in the 7th. Win time is 2:02 flat for Dark Twisted Fantasy, unofficially from the 7th. Turn is 5:10 on Dark Twisted Fantasy, 280 and 270, 5 Cinderly Ann. Time running out for wagering on the 8th. Last call is right now. Starters called him in. As the gate begins to move, the favorite is found in post 3, Vegas Ridge. Lining up, it's Twice as Bright, Stronsky, and Vegas Ridge, the 9-5 choice. Then Little Hank gonna rock and roll with Little Clate, Rock and Roll Band, and in the 8 post is Little Turk. It is 8th race post time. Here they come. Claiming pace group for the Clinton Raceway 8th is in motion at a start. And they're often pacing with Little Clate trying to beat the field out of there. On the inside is Stronsky. Vegas Rich is in between horses. Little Clate on the outside of Stronsky. They duel around the first turn. And it's Vegas Rich getting away into third with Little Turk following down in fourth. Fifth to arrive onto the backstretch is Gonna Rock and Roll. Then Twice as Bright has 2 beaten in the backfield. And the early trailers are Little Hank 7th. Rock and Roll Band is 8th. Little Clate and Nick Stewart won the battle for the quarter call lead. Stronsky along in second. Vegas Rich, the 2-1 post-time favorite, sits third, and Little Turk is fourth. The opening quarter was a brisk 28-2. As they wheel off the turn to approach the half, Little Clate is making the pace. Stronsky along in second. Vegas Rich biding time third. Little Turk considered an outside move, stayed put from fourth. So up underway from fifth. Here comes Twice as Bright. Flushes out the cover of Little Turk. Third to last, Little Hank is on the move on the outside, overtaking Gonna Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll Band has been the trailer since the outset. It's Little Clate still keeping a margin of 2 lengths on the way to the half. That opening half in 59 seconds. 30-3 in the second quarter. Little Clate is trying to bottom out the field. Stronsky under urging, but is 4 lengths back, a non-threatening second. Vegas Rich, the favorite, is buried third. Down on the inside, Little Turk stalled on the outside fourth. Little Hank no better than fifth. Then it's back to Twice as Bright, Rock and Roll Band, and Gonna Rock and Roll is trailing, and it's Little Clate's his to win or lose from here. 128-2, 29-2 in the third quarter. Little Clate at 4-1 through the stretches all alone, and Nick Stewart sent him right on down the road. You got 6s on top of the ticket. Head to the cashier's line for Little Clate. Little Clate defeated Vegas Rich and Stronsky. Little Turk was trying to hold fourth. They weren't going to catch Little Clate this day. Wires the field in the 8th with lots of lengths to spare. 158-2. In the second of this year. And the fast mile of the day here at Clinton Raceway, 158. Horses are entering the track for the 9th race. Leading post parade is number 2, Democracy, with Nick Stewart in the bike. Campaigns for Bud Sinclair, along with Brian and Michelle Jerome. Wawanash Wave, number 3, has a driver change to Andrzej Goish. Trained by Chris Long for Lima Chapel. Reinhold Duld trains for Marnie Duld. Tyler Moore is hired to drive number 4, Moxcelerator. Scott Ray is in the bike of 5, Ginger, conditioned by Pat Bissett for Don Schuldeis. Jane Walker trains for Homer Martin, and Tom Smith is the driver of 6, Flames Cammy Boy. Natasha Day driving for Jim Watt on 7, Eva's Best Girl. Now entering the track to parade is 1, Stony Durkin. Mike Horner to drive, trained by Domenico DeSico for Frank Hinks. 1, Stony Durkin now parading past the grandstand. Also paraded was number 8, Old Friends Kentucky. Field is called in. Last chance is right now to wager on the 9th. As they come to the gate, we have an even money favorite in post 2, Democracy. Taking positions, it's Stony Durkin, then favored Democracy with Wawanash Wave. Moxcelerator in the middle, Ginger, Flames Cammy Boy, Eva's Best Girl to the outside, and in the 8 post, Old Friends Kentucky. Here they come for the 9th. 9th race, condition and claiming pace group at a start. And they're off and pacing with Democracy has to get out of there the best. Stony Durkin is going to take him. Stony Durkin is going to beat Democracy into the first turn, and Democracy has got to relent and take the 2-hole trip position. Stony Durkin and Mike Horner head the whip up to secure the lead over into the backstretch. Democracy, an eager-looking second, is not going to stay there long. He's already up on the move to attack for the lead. Now he's taken a hold of again. A wild first quarter there. 3 more lengths back behind them is Flames Cammy Boy, landing down in 3rd. Old Friends Kentucky following up in 4th. Wawanash Wave got away in 5th. Ginger is 6th. Eva's Best Girl is 7th, and Moxcelerator trailed. The opening quarter was 28-2, and Stony Durkin has been giving fits to Democracy. These two have been battling long and hard since the get-go. At the half, it's Stony Durkin. Democracy locked in the box. Wawanash Wave came first up. Second over for Ginger. Flames Cammy Boy locked down in 5th. Old Friends Kentucky shuffled out in 6th. Eva's Best Girl 7th on the outside. The trailer by 2 more was Moxcelerator. We have a new leader. Wawanash Wave looked Stony Durkin in the eye and went right on by after the half in 59 seconds. 16-1 shot. Wawanash Wave has opened 6 lengths on the field. And here comes Eva's Best Girl out of the backfield to now gain second. Ginger is along the inside in 3rd. As they hit that final turn, Wawanash Wave is a long shot bomb loose on the lead in 129 flat. Eva's Best Girl is in hot pursuit. Ginger came through into third. They're in the stretch. It's Wawanash Wave. Eva's Best Girl comes to the outside. Wawanash Wave is almost there. 16-1 winner. Eva's Best Girl second. Ginger was third. Flames Cammy Boy was contesting fourth against Democracy. And it's Wawanash Wave and Andrej Goish in the ninth race upset. Place 370 to show. 5 Ginger. Don't forget that after this 10th race, we're back with you next Sunday, post time 1:30 p.m. The racing schedule and much more on the website at clintonraceway.com. Lima Simi Rock leading the parade, number 1 with Scott Ray in the bike for Benoit Lamarche and Al Kuiper. Torelius Deo 2 has Garrett Rooney. Campaigns for George Large and Josh Nichols. Better Be Said 3 has Nick Stewart aboard for Pat Bissett and Don Schuldeis. Bear Creek Warrior number 4 racing for Ron Brindell with Dustin McClure. Amazing Perch is number 5. Andrej Goish driving for Colonel Schneider Jr. Number 6 was a judge's scratch. Adventure Lock 7 is Tyler Moore in the bike for Andy and Maurizia Miller. And Domenico DeSico trains for Marta Antolini. Mike Horner picks up the drive of number 8, Unchained Desire. It's a claiming pace field for the 10th race. Exacta, trifecta, win place, and show wagering on the 10th. Under a minute. The starting gate is taking position for the 10th race. Last call now for the trifecta, exacta, and all 10th race wagering. Lima Simi Rock with Torelius Deo and Better Be Said moving in. Then Bear Creek Warrior with Amazing Perch and Adventure Luck. And in the 8 post, Unchained Desire. As they come to the top of the stretch, favoritism split between 1 Lima Simi Rock and favored 3 Better Be Said. It's post time. Claiming pace group for the 10th race finale. At a start, they're off and pacing. Lima Simi Rock had a good beginning. Torelius Deo made a neat move into the pocket. Bear Creek Warrior, that one is going to drive into a tight 2-hole there. Bear Creek Warrior, a fine gate rush to land out second. Torelius Deo will be third into the backstretch. Better Be Said is fourth. Adventure Luck tries to wedge the way in from fifth. Second to last, Unchained Desire. As they move over to the quarter pole, Amazing Perch will be the quarter call trailer. Scott Ray is trying to send Lima Simi Rock the short way home. Bear Creek Warrior has a perfect drafting trip. Torelius Deo sits in there from third, and Better Be Said, the race favorite, is a tactful fourth. The opening quarter made by Lima Simi Rock in 30-3. Lima Simi Rock about to come under attack. As they come off the turn, Lima Simi Rock has company on the outside, rolling up on the outside with a quick outside first up rush is Torelius Deo. Torelius Deo, Lima Simi Rock, right there in the pocket. Bear Creek Warrior and Better Be Said, the favorite, is second over from fourth. Adventure Luck, then Unchained Desire, and at the halftime, Amazing Perch is not keeping up. It's an intense battle. Off stride, the race favorite, Better Be Said, squandered a second over spot, so the favorite is out of it. wide open for an upset. 101-4 passing the half. Terulius Deo at 4-1. Looming Bold on the outside is clearing the lead from Lima Simi Rock. Tilted out from third is Bear Creek Warrior. Gaining fourth, Adventure Luck on that final turn. Recovering Better Be Said is fifth, but way back. And the last pair are Unchained Desire and Amazing Perch, 131-3, 29-4 in the third quarter. And down the stretch, Terulius Deo is trying to bring it home for Garrett Rooney. He's got 3 lengths to spare, and he is there. Terulius Deo, a wrapped-up winner. Terulius Deo defeats Lima Simi Rock. Bear Creek Warrior was third, and Adventure Luck was fourth. Better Be Said was only fifth best. Terulius Deo wins the nightcap, and Clinton in the 10th. And the win time is 2:01. $10.70 on the win ticket by Terulius Deo.